Previously on The Biggest Loser. The players on campus said goodbye to David.
Throw all the playing out the window, guys. Just give it all you got.
At home, David's transformation continued.
Starting on The Biggest Loser, I've lost 105 pounds.
To date, 8 contestants have been eliminated and sent home to continue their weight loss struggle on their own. Amber.
I have lost a total of 65 pounds.
Leslie.
There's no turning back.
Jerry.
I don't care how old you are, you can still lose weight.
Patty.
Since leaving the Biggest Loser campus, I've continued to lose 36 pounds.
Jim.
I've lost 69 pounds.
Phil.
It's a new life. I'm here for a while.
And Jez.
I have more energy. I'm just happier and healthier.
There are 10 players left on campus. And so far, they've lost an incredible total of 861 pounds. Tonight, the contestants will battle for a chance to win an unforgettable prize.
Kidding.
And at the weigh-in, one player will reach a milestone that only 4 others have accomplished in Biggest Loser history. The Biggest Loser starts right now.
What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, do it today. Yeah, I can feel my spirit rising and change. Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, so do it today. Yeah, 'cause I can see you there rising. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You could be so many people. Just make that break for freedom. So what have you done today to make you feel proud?
David, my last teammate is gone. I'm the last person on the red team that's actually a red team member. You know, I'll continue to try to step it up and have good numbers and, you know, just, it'll be sad if Kim, you know, if I got eliminated and Kim had no one else here. Mentally right now, you know, I just feel like I'm definitely all alone.
If I'm perceived as a big threat here, I have an X on my back, I welcome it. You know, because it just means that I'm doing what I need to be doing to be successful here. And if that puts me as a threat, I can live with that. You're not taking me alive, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna do everything in my power to stay above the Allianz, so good luck to you.
It's definitely a weird feeling for me personally to be this far in the game because it has really turned into something I want to win. Not just something I want for myself personally, but when you come this far, you are in it to win it.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, how are you doing?
It is week 9. Congratulations to all of you for making it this far. This week, on The Biggest Loser, we all are giving something back to planet Earth. This is Green Week. So, to get you all in the spirit of going green, we have these cool green Biggest Loser t-shirts with the Recycle logo on the back.
Cool.
All right, that's for you.
You hear about it all the time in the media and how important it is to take care of the environment. And for us here, I think that, you know, this is as good a time as any to see what we can do just in our everyday lives.
Recycling is a very simple thing that can make a very big difference. So in honor of Green Week, you all are going to be doing some recycling, starting with your teams. It is time to say goodbye to your trios and hello to duos. Before you is a large meat pizza and a 32-ounce soda.
Smells good.
Geez, I could smell the pepperoni and the sausage maybe even a little bacon and some meatballs and some ham. It was a definite dream come true for anyone other than us here.
This is a meal that you used to think was pretty reasonable. Each of you is going to write down how many calories you think are in this meal. And the person that gets closest to the actual amount of calories is going to have a lot of power, because they are going to choose who their new teammate is. And then, as a duo, they will choose the next duo. And that duo will pick the next duo. And so on until there are 2 people left who are stuck with each other.
I want to control the game more than anything else right now. At this point, any decisions you can make as far as changing teams is huge. It's the only way I can have a better grasp on what my future's going to be here.
All right, if everyone understands, then it is time for you guys to write down how many calories you think is in that meal. Don't let anyone else see your number. Remember, your future in this game is on the line.
We're at the stage in the game where we have to be thinking about ourselves and our best interest. So if I win the calorie counting, then I would definitely be pairing myself with someone I knew would keep me above the yellow line.
Right now, I'm the last standing member of the red team. Amy has decided to work out with Jillian, and you know, she still wears a red shirt, but she's definitely black-blooded right now. So I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm here as long as possible.
You have 30 seconds.
Having control over the person you get to, spend the next however many weeks with, everybody wants a chance at that.
Okay, everyone, one at a time, you will reveal how many calories you thought was in this large meat pizza and the 32-ounce cola. Bill, we'll start with you.
I said 2145.
Nicole.
I said 3240.
I said 2306.
I said 2790.
Holly?
I said 4079.
Wow, and you showed your work, too. All right, Holly's got the highest guess so far. B, what'd you think?
I went with 3,800.
3,800.
Yes.
4,024 calories, Allison.
I said 3,475 calories.
I guess 3,460.
And the last one, Neil.
I guess 3496.
3496. All right, everyone, you ready to find out?
Let's see.
All right, let's see. This large pizza and 32-ounce cola is...
As a country, we go through 80 billion cans a year. Once an aluminum can is recycled, it can be part of a new can within 6 weeks. And there's no limit to the amount of times an aluminum can can be recycled.
All right, everyone, you ready to find out?
Yep.
Let's see.
This large pizza and 32-ounce cola is a total of 3,253 calories. Which puts Nicole in the driver's seat. You were only 13 calories away.
Good job.
Wow. It felt good to win, but it also felt good, having control over the person you get to, spend the next however many weeks with.
So what are you thinking in picking your teammate?
I think you need a combination of somebody that you get along with, somebody that has the weight to lose, somebody that is a hard worker. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We need an answer.
I gotta go with Neil.
All right, Neil, come over here.
It's definitely nothing against Nicole, but I think sometimes she has a hard time beating the scale, and I think that's going to put that much more pressure on me to make sure we carry our team over the yellow line. Because from here on in, if I fall below the yellow line, I'm gone.
Your first responsibility as a duo, you have to pick the next duo.
There's no question Ryan's a great friend of mine. I want to see him be very successful and go to the end, too. But I don't want to stack his team better than mine by any means. I got to look out for myself, too.
What have you two decided?
We're gonna pick Ryan and Isabeau.
Ryan, Isabeau.
I do think that both Nicole and Neil tried to help me out by pairing me up with Isabel. She's put up solid numbers. I think she has a real shot at being here at the end, and, I think I also have a shot.
Take a second. Think it over.
I knew that I wanted to protect Julie and Holly, and I seen that we had already had one duo that was purely blue team. I knew that we needed another one that was purely black team. Okay, we've decided to put Julie and Bill together.
Okay, Julie, Bill. Thank you, you two.
The old timers to represent the baby boomers.
Bill, Julie, the fate of 4 people rests on your shoulders.
Oh, God.
It was definitely made me nervous. I know I'm a threat. I knew that if whatever team I was on and we're below the yellow line, I know that I would be the next to go.
It was a pretty difficult decision. We went back and forth, Julie and myself. Holly's an old black team member, and we wanted to make sure that she was with someone who could complement her in the gym and come up with decent numbers.
What'd you decide?
We decided to pair up. Holly and B.
All right. Holly, B, you two are a duo. Kay and Amy, you two are a duo.
I was disappointed that Amy was my teammate, and I was trying to be civil and friendly, but unfortunately I'm just not that type of person, and I had my arms crossed and I had my guard up, I'll admit it.
All right, look at your teammates, because your fate is truly in each other's hands. The person next to you is your new partner. You will be competing together in the challenges and at the weigh-ins.
I'm very happy being paired with Kay. She's amazing, losing like 57 pounds already. That's the reason that I wanted her to be eliminated, because I thought she's such a threat.
I talked to Neil. They won't vote for Kay.
He knows that once it's later in the game, she'll have too high of a percentage to get rid of it. And I'm so freaking irritated with how stupid people are, I can't take it. I don't care. They're gonna hear it tonight if she doesn't go home.
It's kind of like an ironic moment when the person who wants you to be sent home the most is your teammate.
So far, you've been training on state-of-the-art machines, electric machines. This week, you'll be working out with equipment that uses no electricity at all.
God.
I like electricity. I like curling irons and blow dryers and treadmills that run. Running outside with bugs is not exactly my idea of fun.
Oh, back to the desert.
Good luck, you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Get out of here.
After we got paired with our duos, I have to be honest, I was not happy. Running is starting to be my way to clear my head, get all that bad energy out, just to let go. Stuff that was going through my head was, is Amy going to work as hard as she can for us to both be above the yellow line? Or is she going to try to take a free ride to keep her here longer? When I went into the house, I saw my partner, Amy, and she was on the couch sleeping. I don't appreciate a person who tries to find the easiest path. I don't want Amy to jeopardize my stay here, and I don't want to go below that yellow line.
Over 1 million sea animals are killed every year when people throw their plastic bags into the ocean. So consider using a reusable canvas bag when you do your grocery shopping. I came in the house expecting to see Holly gone.
Hey guys.
It seems that the black team has rallied again, and between Amy and Isabeau and Julie, they managed to save Holly.
So what does this mean? Are you individuals now?
Or duos. We're going green this week.
So who are duos now?
I picked Neil, and then we picked Isabeau and Ryan.
And then who?
Bill and Julie.
Amy and Kay.
It's so obvious that Kay is a target. Now that she's with Amy, I'm gonna make sure that I can do everything that I can for her. And so that means taking her into the gym and pushing her to new limits. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay. And me and B.
Okay.
Kim noticed that Cowboy was gone, so immediately you could read on her face that her mood had changed, and understandably so, because now that leaves her with one person left.
Yeah, let's go. All right, we're out. Only having one team member left scares me to death. It could not be worse for you right now.
And you too.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
I'm the last person that's with the red team. To me, it would be a shame if Kim didn't have anyone represented in the final. I'm not sure, but I think that'll be a Biggest Loser first, that one team was totally eliminated before the end of the show.
If I get sent home, I would feel so bad that you don't have anyone else here working out with you.
It's a disaster. I mean, I feel horrible. This team started out so strong, and unfortunately, strong in this house with this game is brutal. It's absolutely brutal. I want him to know that I am still there for him as a trainer, but what I need Brian to know right now is that he has to accept half of this responsibility. And never mind, if he's gone, I'm gone, and that's scary.
I'm gonna be around.
I hope so, because some things have to change if you want to stick around. Some things have to change. Your training is great. Your nutrition, B, I don't know how much more I can do with your nutrition other than to physically feed you, open your mouth and spoon it in. Your nutrition is just, it's frustrating me beyond belief.
Is it, not enough vegetables or too much red or what?
You know, B, let's look at your food journals. How many calories a day should you be eating?
Like 17.
Okay. Here's your calorie count for the day. It's inexcusable. This isn't week 1. It's not week 2.
My big problem was that I'm just not eating enough, and it sounds crazy telling a big guy that he's not eating enough, but I'm just not meeting the amount of calories that I should. I'm like almost 300 to 500 calories short, and you gotta have calories to burn, man, to keep your energy up.
Problem here is you're only eating 3 times a day. You cannot work out as much as you're working out and eat 3 times a day. We've talked about this so many times.
What?
You know it is crucial to eat 4 to 6 times a day. When it comes to the workouts, you're doing all this work. It's like you're building this Ferrari and then you're driving it with no fuel in it or no oil in it. You're just breaking down your engine. It's not gonna work. This is everything. It's crucial. I can train him all day in that gym, but if he does not accept responsibility for his nutrition and what he puts in his mouth when I'm not here, then game over.
What's wrong?
I think she's upset with what happened.
What do you...
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Obviously, you don't like your new teammate.
It's funny because, especially when she told me last night, she was hoping that I was sent home.
Well, of course.
So it's, it's great. So I'm fine.
I think the game has definitely turned a difficult corner in regards to Kay. Kay is an absolute workhorse. She puts in the effort 100%. Unfortunately, her teammate Amy, I don't feel the same way about. Amy has tendency to slack off sometimes, and Kay is going to give you the effort. She's going to beat the scale every single week, and, Amy's lucky to have Kay. But I'm not sure if it's necessarily the other way around.
Bill and Julie, they knew what they were doing. If I go below that line, it's going to be me. It's part of the game.
It's part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. I got that big X on my back.
Kay is the biggest threat in this house. It's no secret. Everybody wants Kay out of this house. And I even said, I need a Sharpie because I want to put a big X on her back and have her walk around. Embrace it.
He took some black tape and put a big X on my back.
Turn around, let's see.
When somebody asks you, say, I love recycling, but
I love recycling, but I got an X on my back.
And I guess it's just to show people that, yes, I know I have an X on my back, and, and I'm gonna own it.
My thoughts are, we gotta go to the gym. My thoughts are, we have a weigh-in coming up.
Let's go.
Okay.
You know what, guys? Being that it's Green Week, you know, we eat organically just because it's better for you, obviously. And a lot of the products that I get in the house for you are organic, if not all of them.
You don't realize how many pesticides go into the food you eat and how bad it is for the earth in general. So just knowing that I'm not only doing something good for myself, but for the planet, that it makes me feel even better about this whole experience.
Doesn't have the toxins or the pesticides in it, obviously. Doesn't have the hormones in it. Doesn't have the antibiotics in it. So it's better for your body. But beyond the fact that it's better for your body, it's also better for the planet. When you buy your food and your produce locally from local farmers markets, you're saving all of that money that it costs in gas to transport that food across the country. So it's really important when we can that we go to local farmers, that we eat organics, and that we're just smart about what we purchase. I, for one, feed my team organic food. I'm all about organic. I believe in shopping locally, going to local grocers. We need to make an effort to be environmentally conscious. You know, what's the point in taking care of our bodies if we're not taking care of our planet?
Guys, I wanted to get out of the gym for Green Week. We're gonna give those treadmills, all that electricity, give it a rest. See that hill behind me?
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be our Green Week workout, all right? No electricity, just your legs. Let's go. From everything that you've been doing now, this should be nothing for you.
Obviously, given that it's Green Week, we've tried to reduce the amount of energy we use, and we've turned off all the electricity to the gym equipment.
You don't have to have electricity on your treadmill. You got great resistance. Just get it going and just warm up here.
I love the concept of bringing it back to the basics. For me to turn off the treadmills and the ellipticals and everything, it's been simple.
Come on, keep that thing moving. Saving electricity, you gotta love it.
Tight, keep them in tight. It'll rip your shoulder out. Good. Low. There you go. It's hard, really hard. How many muscles are working right now? This week our workouts are focused on, you know, doing body weight workouts, jumping jacks, plyometrics, jump training, squats, lunges. You know, there's a ton of things that we can do to work out without having to turn on any piece of equipment.
We are gonna see just how far this path goes today, people.
The fact that we can't use electricity as far as our workouts, we think that maybe Bob would dial back the workouts a little bit, but that's never the case.
This is not so hard for you. If you got your hands off your hips and actually walked, it might be a little easier.
Just because we can't use certain pieces of gym equipment does not mean it's not gonna hurt. It won't be just as miserable, so.
We're gonna get to the top of the world, people.
6, 7, 8, 9, jump, jump, jump.
Push! Push, Boodle. There you go.
Jillian loves to be green, and she likes to make us green, like physically.
6. Shut up. 7. 8. Get that butt up. 9. One more. 10. Rest for 5. 5. Shut up. 4.
I think Kermit said it best. You know, it's not easy being green.
2 more. 1 more. Good.
Even when electronic devices are turned off, they're still using energy. You can save over 1,000 pounds of carbon dioxide and $256 per year by simply unplugging your video games and computers.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have a barbecue.
Oh, cool.
And you know what I got? Jennie-O turkey. This stuff is what I use for every barbecue that I have. I'm not kidding, because Jennie-O turkey makes extra lean ground turkey, 99% fat-free, which in this house, it's a matter of pounds that can keep you here or send you home. So I want to make some turkey burgers. Actually, I want you to make them for me.
You know, because of Green Week and no electricity, it's like the best thing to do is use the grill.
How are the turkey burgers?
Coming.
You know, Bob was saying that you could still enjoy all the things you enjoyed before, just in a healthier way.
That's good.
what you are looking at are piles of waste that are examples of some of the unhealthy foods that you used to eat in a year.
Julie and I both happen to be pizza freaks, and to find out that the two of us were responsible for 180 pizza boxes in a year was just a disaster to think about.
So, you're all staring in the face some of your personal food vices, your weaknesses, but there is one thing that you all consumed in excess.
It was like this mountain of cans, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It was never ending. It was just cans and cans and cans, and I'm like, oh my, I was just shocked. A trillion cans just poured out of there, and that's when I knew we were in for it.
You're looking at 148,000 cans. Wow. That's about 2.6 tons. And this is the garbage that you have accumulated as a group in your lifetimes so far, just from drinking soda cans.
I know the average person can probably drink a can of soda or a can of beer here and there. I could probably have like 50 cans of soda, 50 cans of beer now and then. So yeah, that's probably all me. They probably had them shipped from Boston here, from me, from my house. I wouldn't be surprised.
Unfortunately, as a country, we go through 80 billion cans every year. So next time, take a moment, find the nearest recycling bin. Just like in today's challenge. You're gonna help recycle a lifetime worth of cans. But you have half an hour to do it. There are 5 ramps, one for each duo. Behind each ramp, there is a recycling bin. It's sitting on a scale. When I say go, you're gonna race to the pile, grab as many cans as you can, and run up your ramp to fill up your recycling bin. When time's up, the team who has hauled and deposited the most cans and has the most weight in their bins wins.
Well, when I saw the cans, and then I saw the ramps, and then I saw the 100 yards in between, I was like, this is gonna be brutal.
Trust me, the winning team is going to be very happy. This is a prize everyone wants.
Oh. You're kidding.
By turning down your central heating thermostat 1 degree, fuel consumption is reduced by as much as 10%.
Trust me, the winning team is going to be very happy. This is a prize everyone wants. Oh my God!
You're kidding.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's right, you guys. The winning duo gets a pair of 2008 Ford Escape hybrid SUVs.
We gotta win this.
Oh. All I could think of was Julie's compelling story about the fact that she had to sacrifice a lot in order to be a stay-at-home mom.
More than anything in the world, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I remember having this conversation with my husband, and he said, we can't afford it. The only way that we could afford it was to get rid of a car.
All I could think of that it would be so great if we can come away and win that car, especially for Julie. Stakes just went up.
Who's ready to win a hybrid? Woo! Yeah! Woo! Let's do it then, come on.
I just really wanted to win this because that's a big prize. And if I could just win one, this would be the perfect one to win.
Ready!
This is our first challenge since we were paired up in duos. So this was our first test. And we knew we had our work cut out for us.
Get set!
If anybody beat us, they would have to do it fair and square because I was gonna kill myself to win that car.
Go! Have a very unique strategy. They got a tag team plan going here. And they are the first ones back towards their ramp. Jewel is jogging back to her ramp. B is heading back to his ramp. Do you go for fast or holding on to each can you got? Julie dumps her first batch into the bin. B dumps his first batch. Followed closely by Ryan. Knee-deep in those cans over there. Bill's jogging back. He has got a massive amount of cans heading for his bin. Amy is swimming in a pile of aluminum cans. And Kay is running back to her ramp. She has a plan to get herself a Ford Hybrid, and she is not giving up on it. Holly and B are moving at a nice pace, getting a lot of cans into their recycling bin. Nicole and Neil, slow and steady up their ramp. Isabeau, Ryan, feeling the pain of hiking up that ramp. Slowing down just a little bit. It's getting very close as we get down to the wire. 2-minute warning, teams. You have 2 minutes left. Go, Neil, go. This is your last chance. You are down to the wire. All of you fighting for 2008 Ford Escape Hybrid. 1 more minute, Amy, let's go. You got less than 30 seconds. You got to get up that ramp. That's it, 30 seconds. Go, Bill, just go. Who's going to walk away with this 2008 Ford Escape Hybrid SUV?
It was not an easy challenge. It was exhausting. That's one of the tougher half hours that I've experienced in my life.
It's kind of trying to scope out other people's recycling bins and see how they were stacked against us, and I couldn't really tell. I think we held some butt. I really think it's anybody's game.
It just meant the world to me to win that car. I wanted it so bad because it meant freedom. For me, it was about the sacrifice that I made several years ago.
Well, first of all, you should know, as a group, you hauled 336 pounds of cans.
That is great.
Of course, unfortunately, only one duo can win a pair of brand new hybrid SUVs. First, the bottom 3 duos. Isabeau and Ryan, you hauled 43.2 pounds of cans. Neil, Nicole, you hauled 47.6 pounds. We didn't come in fast. Holly, Brian, you hauled 75.4 pounds of cans. So it comes down to Kay and Amy or Julie and Belle. One duo hauled 75.8 pounds. The winning duo hauled 98.4.
We were all holding hands. I'm shaking because I'm so nervous. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, we could possibly win this. This is crazy.
The duo that won gets these.
I was like, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick because my stomach was just rolling. To me, that car meant everything.
And that duo is.
The average household throws away 13,000 pieces of paper each year, most of which is packaging and junk mail. So make sure to make a point and recycle your paper.
So it comes down to Kay and Amy or Julie and Belle. The duo that won gets these. And that duo is. Bill and Julie.
I tried so hard not to cry, but I couldn't help it. It was just overwhelming.
Come here, Julie, check out your new car. Come here, get over here.
All those years that I've been blessed to be able to stay at home with my child, but yet, I couldn't go the places I wanted to go because I didn't have a car. And then I was just like, this is my car. And it's nicer than anything I would have bought. It was a really great feeling.
Where you want to go?
I honestly, at that moment, don't think I could have been happier had I myself won it. And this is just going to give her a kind of freedom that she hasn't otherwise had.
Oh my God, this is my car!
We got sunroofs! I had to get out of that sunroof and see if I can fit through there. It's just the most unbelievable prize we could expect to win here, and it just doesn't get any better than this. This is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is my car.
So who do you think is going to go below the line?
I have no idea. I don't know. It's a tough one.
I don't know, I'm nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah, because, you don't really fly under the radar when you win a car,
Sure. See, I'm kind of worried myself, because I've been with Nicole before in teams, and I know no matter how hard she works out, she's got trouble sometimes beating the scale. So I'm just as scared as you are. Julie and I sat down. We were both are good in the same boat as far as where we are in regards to the upcoming weigh-in. I think we both are kind of nervous. I think and naturally you should be. There's only 10 people left now on campus out of the 18 that started, and it's a realistic possibility now to be able to make it to the end. And you're worried every single day about, are you pushing hard enough, or are you going to be able to do whatever it takes to stay here for another week? I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous.
Even though I've been here 8 weeks, it's still hard for me to wrap my brain around that I can't eat, that I'm not eating enough. And I know that seems stupid because I know that I need to eat 6 times a day. But if I'm full, it seems I feel like that's how I got fat, by eating when I was full.
Yeah.
And it seems like I'm being told to do that, and it seems so against everything that I feel like I need to do to lose weight. But it's like, I know you know what you're talking about, but it just, if my brain wants to fight it just because that's how I got here.
That's the most, that makes so much sense to me. And it's true, and breaking that mentality is really, really hard. And to eat 6 times a day, even 5 times a day, that's crazy. It seems like it's impossible. But when you're eating low-calorie foods and healthy foods, you're not getting the calories. So This is the part where I just have to say, just trust me. You gotta trust me, and your metabolism is gonna keep increasing the more frequently that you eat.
Right now, the way that the game is, that our fate is not in our hand, you know, but we can do as much as we can to stay above the yellow line as far as by losing weight. And, you know, I made a vow to her that I'd do whatever it takes to get my diet right.
No, we have to, at all costs, avoid a plateau with you.
Kim, I'll do whatever it takes to stay here, because I would hate, and I know it's not about that, but I would hate for you not to have somebody here. I would feel bad as a member of the team, not just as an individual, not because I want to be here in the finals, but as a team member, I would feel bad.
We don't want to go extinct, man.
Right.
We don't want to have the red team go extinct.
Right now, with where the red team sits, I have no cushion. There's nobody that can go and still be red team. It's Brian and I, and that's it. So it's tough. It's a really tough spot to be in, and every week is going to be under pressure.
Feels like I'm totally all alone.
It's gonna feel like that. It's gonna feel like that a lot, but just know that you're not alone. I'm right there with you, and it's just as hard for me when I go home at night to feel the same thing. You know, it's like I feel kind of alone here too.
Yeah, it was definitely an emotional moment for Kim and I. You know, just kind of knowing that we were on the same page, knowing that she really does care, and I think that conversation actually made the relationship that we have now a lot better.
Good. It's gonna be a really, really great victory in the end. Okay?
Tell me who won.
Can't tell you what we won. We can show you what we won, however.
Yeah, do you want to see it? I don't want to be shown. It doesn't have anything to do with the weigh-in?
Well, Jillian came in today. She was like, what was the prize? Was it immunity? Was the prize immunity? Was the prize immunity? And we're like, well, you got to come see our prize. She's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to go anywhere. No, you tell me now.
Come on.
We're going to show you.
No, I don't want anything that doesn't have to do with the weigh-in.
We have to show you what we
No, I
want.
only want things that have to do with the weigh-in. Why do we always win challenges that have nothing to do with the weigh-in?
We basically had to drag her down the hallway and make her close her eyes and...
Don't peek yet.
What is it? I cannot be happy until I know
what it is. You won't be happy. You know, all she cared about was whether it affected the weigh-in or not.
I want immunity.
You can be the judge if you think this is a pretty good prize, okay?
Yeah.
This is what Julie and Bill
No,
got.
I want immunity.
One, two, three.
That's a pretty good prize.
That's a good prize.
That is a good prize.
Is that a good prize or what?
That's a really good prize.
Check it out.
Oh my God, what cars? Yeah, this is a great prize. Bill and Julie won a hybrid SUV. I'm totally envious. This is a really good prize.
Hop in.
I still wanted immunity, but it's a very good prize. All I wanted was immunity. You know, I wanted immunity. Immunity, that's what I wanted. There's nothing that's bigger than that to me. But it's a heck of a prize.
Got it! Got it!
Oh my God.
Still to come, watch as the contestants battle the scale as duos. And one player will hit a milestone.
Your current weight is?
That will shock the campus.
Wow.
You're gonna jump on the treadmills, but you're not gonna turn them on because it is green week. Push cards happening in 15. I want you to think about your core strength through your abs. Push the feet. Your last chance workout. We gotta go all the way, guys, all the way. Push. Today's last chance workout is going to be a green workout that is going to turn them black and blue. 4, 3, 2, 1, pull. Pull. Jump, propel the body off the ground.
The last chance workout is always just so hard. And it was even actually harder that we didn't have any electricity in the gym.
What number's that? 8. Good, let's go. Don't stop. You gotta stop at 15, right? We're all up and it goes 15, 14.
It was cool just to see how you can still get an amazing workout and get your butt kicked.
Since it's your last chance workout, you're gonna do this circuit 15 times without stopping.
Brian's the red team's last hope right now. He's my last hope. He's relying solely on his efforts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He knows exactly how much pressure is on him, and it's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I had him pressing, I had him lifting, I had him jumping, I had him running, I had him shuffling. I beat the guy silly.
6, 7, 8. Come on, B, last
I
chance.
feel a lot of added pressure being the only red team member here.
Good.
My goal is just to be here as long as possible, just for Kim's sake, for my sake, and for the red team in general.
Good. Down into a push-up. Good. Push-up. Rotate. Good, Holly. Last chance workout. Last chance workout. Always my favorite workout.
7, lift from here. 6, 5, hold. 4.
No! The workouts that I'm putting my people through right now are workouts that I do, workouts that kill me. Good, Bill. Last chance. Come on, go. Get it. 2 more. Go. 3 more. Stabilize me. Last chance, Bill. 1 more. Give me another one. Give me another one. Perfect.
Last chance workout, it means that anything we could possibly do to get any kind of advantage, any kind of edge, we have to do.
Run! Run, Bill, like you mean it!
It's very close all the way around, and all the duos are paired up very evenly, so it's anyone's ball game this week. It's pretty nerve-wracking around here.
2, 4. Yes! Do it again.
With Amy, I'm just trusting that she's been working hard, and we'll have to see how this weigh-in goes.
Only thing I can do is trust that Holly's doing her part. I know that I did a hell of a job on my diet this week, just making sure everything was in check. I would hate to be the reason that the red team wouldn't be around for the finals.
Isabeau and I are the team to beat. We have the weight to lose, and we put up pretty solid numbers all along. So I think, we're a great duo that way, but I've personally been surprised by the scale before, and so, it's really hard to predict the future.
I'm just panic-stricken about this weigh-in because the competition is so fierce at this point. There's not one team that is slacking. Everybody is game on. It's like drawing straws tonight as to who's going to go below that yellow line.
Here we are at your first weigh-in as duos. When you all started, you were in teams of 6. And now you have only one person to depend on. And one person who depends on you. Take a look around you. Do you remember meeting everyone for the first time? Do you remember how different they all looked? You guys are different people from when you first walked into this gym. Bill, as of last week, you lost 83 pounds. Kay, you've lost 57 pounds, more than a quarter of your body weight. You've pushed yourselves harder than you ever thought possible. You have a lot to be proud of. So this is how it's gonna work. One by one, each duo is going to weigh in. The duo with the lowest percentage of weight loss will fall below the yellow line. If your team falls below the yellow line, you're up for elimination. And tomorrow, one member of that losing duo will go home. Kay, Amy, you're up first. Okay, it's your turn. Get up here. Okay, when you started training with Bob, you weighed 225 pounds. Your current weight is? Your current weight is 163 pounds. You lost 5 pounds this week. You're the only person I know who would flinch at only losing 5 pounds.
That's okay, it's beautiful. Number 5. Whee! When I saw the 5 pounds, to be honest, I thought maybe 7 might have creeped up. But I have to appreciate that that is 5 pounds closer to my goal.
Good job. Amy, it's your turn to get on the scale. Okay. Amy, when you first started this competition, you weighed 297 pounds. Your current weight is... Your current weight, Amy, is 245 pounds. You lost 9 pounds in 1 week.
Woo! I've lost over 50 pounds now, so I'm excited.
Was that a marker you set for yourself?
Yeah, it was like my first milestone. Like I have less than 100 to go.
Amy went up there and she had 9 pounds. That really was a great percentage for us. And I thought, wow, you know, like she really took it seriously. It's changed my perspective of her. I was just so proud of her. Like she deserved that 9 pounds.
All right, Kay and Amy, as a duo, you have lost 14 pounds with a combined total percentage of weight loss of 3.32%. Let's just see if it's enough to keep you above the yellow line this week. Holly, B. In order to beat out Kay and Amy and stay above the yellow line, you two need to have lost more than 16 pounds. So, Holly, last week you lost 5 pounds. Let's see how you did this week.
Let's go, Mama.
When it's my turn to get on the scale, I'm always nervous. You just can't predict how much weight you're gonna lose. You never know. I was just looking at B going, you know, I hope I don't let you down, because it's a lot harder when there's just one other person. It's do or die. It's you or them, and if you guys both don't pull the number, then it's clear whose fault it is.
Holly, when you started this competition, you weighed 255 pounds. Your current weight is? Holly, you lost 6 pounds this week.
Good, I'm happy. I looked over and I saw 6, and I was so happy. I was just pleasantly surprised. For me, the amount of weight that I lose every week, a 6 is the second highest number I've ever gotten.
Remember, as a duo, you need to have lost more than 16 pounds to beat out Kay and Amy and keep your team above the yellow line. Which means B, tonight you need to have lost more than 10 pounds to guarantee that your team is here another week. So, get up here, let's see how you did.
Let's see. While I'm walking up, I'm just hoping that the work I did was enough to keep Holly and I above the line.
Oh, God.
B, your previous weight was 289 pounds. Your current weight is... B, tonight you need to have lost more than 10 pounds to guarantee that your team is here another week. When you first started this competition, you weighed 346 pounds. Your current weight is... Your current weight is 278 pounds. You've lost 11 pounds this week.
Oh, man. We did it, baby.
Good job.
It feels good. Oh, man. I exceeded my expectations because I got down out of the 280s with the 11. And it was enough to keep us above the yellow line, which is more important, so I can stay here a little bit longer and learn a lot more. And hopefully represent the red team as far as possible.
As a duo, you and Holly have lost a total of 17 pounds this week with a total percentage of weight loss of 3.35%. It was close, but you have secured your time here for one more week. Congratulations,
yes,
B and Holly.
Good. Oh, God.
Kay, Amy, there are 3 teams left to weigh in. And if all of them top your numbers, that means you will be going to elimination. Nicole, Neil, in order to beat out Amy and Kay, stay out of the elimination room, you two need to have lost more than 19 pounds. Nicole, you're up first.
There's never a time that I'm in that weigh-in room that I feel confident, especially because last week I had a really good week. So I just felt so much pressure.
Nicole, when you started this competition, you weighed 279 pounds. Your current weight is... You lost 6 pounds this week.
I'm out of the 230s, which is awesome. I don't think I've been below 230 pounds since I have no idea when. I just hope that it's enough.
Great job, Nicole.
You have to remember that as a team, you need to have lost more than 19 pounds to beat Kay and Amy and make sure that you're here for another week. Which means, Neil, you need to have lost more than 13 pounds to keep your team safe. That is a lot of weight considering last week you lost 33 pounds.
Sure is.
All right, well, let's find out how you did.
Let's do it. The 13 did seem a little daunting, but it wasn't Nicole's fault because she gave us exactly what we needed, a very solid number. I knew that the pressure was on for me to beat the scale, and I was hoping for at least double digits.
Neil, when you started this competition, you weighed 421 pounds. Your current weight is... Wow. Your current weight is 321 pounds. Congratulations, Neil. You lost 18 pounds this week.
You know, it's a personal milestone for me, just being able to break 100, and I'm just speechless.
You broke 100!
Oh, man, I've been, oh, God. Wow.
Neil, you are only the 5th person in Biggest Loser history to lose 100 pounds before going home.
That's just crazy. Thank you.
Good job, Neil.
Wow. It was about just getting enough this week to keep us above the yellow line. But for a personal accomplishment, man, 100 pounds is just amazing. I don't even know how to react to it. You know, it's like I could never have dreamed in a million years starting this whole, journey to the Biggest Loser that I ever would have come close to that.
Congratulations, Neil. You two, as a duo, have lost 24 pounds with a total percentage of weight loss of 4.18%.
Wow.
You are also first place so far. Kay and Amy still have the lowest percentage of weight loss so far, which means you are still at risk, but there are 2 teams left to weigh in.
After Nicole and Neil weighed in, that was like one more strike. We still had 2 more teams to weigh in, but I think that Kay and I were starting to go a little bit nervous.
Isabeau, Ryan, you need to have lost more than 18 pounds to beat out Kay and Amy and stay safe from elimination. Isabeau, last week, you didn't lose any weight. Wasn't a good week. So let's see how you did this week.
When I walked up to the scale, I was definitely scared. Seeing how great the numbers were, the pressure was definitely on. I just wanted a 7 or better. 7 or better, 7 or better, and I just kept saying that in my head.
Isabeau, your previous weight was 255 pounds. Your current weight is... Isabeau, last week, you didn't lose any weight. Wasn't a good week. So let's see how you did this week.
I feel like I'm a strong player and I feel like I pull good numbers most of the time, but I don't like the pressure of having another person depend on me. It's not just your fate that you're holding in your hands, it's someone else's, and I really like Ryan and I don't want to let him down tonight.
Isabeau, when you started this competition, you weighed 298 pounds. Your current weight is... Your current weight is 246 pounds, which means you lost 9 pounds this week.
I'm very happy with that. And I'm in the 240s, and I haven't been in a very long time, so. I was very, very, very happy. I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel now. I'm closer to 200 than I am to 300, and I haven't felt like that in a long time, and that's a huge weight off my shoulders.
When I saw Isabeau put a 9, I wasn't surprised. I thought we were gonna go home.
Ryan, Isabeau, as a duo, you need to have lost more than 18 pounds to beat out Kay and Amy. Ryan means you need to have lost at least 9 pounds to stay above the yellow line. So get up here.
Let's do it. After Isabeau got the 9, I was confident in my number. I'm expecting that I'm gonna get at least 10. I feel good about what I've done, and Isabeau's done her part, and I'm expecting that we're gonna be above the line.
Ryan, when you started this game, you weighed 374 pounds. Your current weight is?
It's okay.
Ryan, your current weight is 302 pounds. You lost 6 pounds this week.
Not good enough. When I saw the 6 pop up, I was really disappointed, and I also felt a little bit guilty for dragging Isabeau down with me. Yeah, it's just, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. When Ryan steps on the scale and only loses 6 and the disappointment on his face, you know, then at the same time you're feeling relief because you know that you're not gonna have to go to the elimination room. It's one of those really hard moments. It's hard to be happy when you see that utter disappointment on his face, especially when you worked so hard.
Isabeau, Ryan, you have lost 15 pounds with a total percentage of weight loss of 2.66%. That puts your duo in last place for now, with one duo left to weigh in. Kay, Amy, you are safe, and you are guaranteed a spot here for at least one more week. Now, Bill, Julie, you are the last ones to weigh in. You're going to need to have lost more than 11 pounds to push Isabeau and Ryan below the yellow line and keep your duo safe. Of course, if you don't hit that mark, then you will be headed to elimination where one of you will be going home. All right, Bill, let's see how you did.
When I walked up to the scale, I felt somewhat confident, but in this game, you never know. I know that I've got a huge target on my back, so my job is to do everything I can do every single day to lose weight so that I can stay above that yellow line. The minute I'm below the yellow line, there's no reason why they're not gonna take me out.
Bill, when you started this competition, you weighed 334 pounds. Your current weight is? Well, Bill, your current weight is 242 pounds, which means you lost 9 pounds this week.
Pretty happy with that. I had a major goal of trying to get down below 250, and whenever this ends, at least I know I can go less than 250, which is a dream come true, considering I came in the 330s. I'm happy. I hope it's enough to keep us above the line.
Great job,
All right,
Bill.
thanks, Bill. Bill, Julie, you need to have lost more than 11 pounds to beat out Isabeau and Ryan and send them to elimination instead of you. Julie, you need to have lost more than 2 pounds. Let's find out how you did.
I hate it when I have to be last because it's so much pressure. And the thing that was in the back of my mind is the very first week here, I only lost 2 pounds. So I was just so afraid of what that number was going to be.
Your current weight is?
Coming up, with the elimination upon them, who will the contestants choose to send home?
That's why we voted for it.
Julie, to beat out Isabeau and Ryan, you need to have lost more than 2 pounds. When you started this competition, you weighed 218 pounds. Your current weight is...
On that scale and I saw the 6, I was just like, wah! I mean, I was like, holy stinky cow, I lost 6 pounds 2 weeks in a row.
Julie, your current weight is 180 pounds. You lost 6 pounds this week.
I'm feeling really happy, but at the same time, it's sad because I know that I just pushed one of my best friends here under the line. It's
okay,
mixed emotions. It hurts to know that I'm sending Ryan and Isabeau to the elimination room.
It's been an unbelievable week, and the only downfall to that now is, you know, I'm gonna have to vote one of my friends off tomorrow.
Bill, Julie, as a duo, you have lost 15 pounds with a total percentage of weight loss of 3.43%, which means not only are you above the yellow line, you came in 2nd place at this week's weigh-in. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Isabeau, Ryan, I'm sorry to tell you, you will be going to the elimination room this week. You all have until tomorrow night to decide who is weighing you down.
I'm nervous. It sucks knowing that your fate is being controlled and you have nothing that you can do to save yourself.
Good night.
I can already tell by the look on your face.
Have a seat.
Oh God, no.
The bad news is you'll have to deal with me for at least another week.
That's all I need. What's the good news?
I lost 11 pounds.
Yay, double digits. I am so happy with 11 pounds. At the beginning of the week, I was nervous. I was thinking he's either gonna fold under the pressure or he's gonna do really well. He has taken that pressure and turned it into something amazing. Overall, I could not have asked for more from him this week. You're here for another week, yay! A whole nother week. You're mine.
Hey,
Hi.
so
I'm on the block.
you're on the block? So it's you and Isabeau? How much did you lose?
6.
6?
6.
You know, Neil and I picked them. You know, we thought that they would be okay.
I think everybody in the house could say that. Ryan has been my boy since day one. You know, we were the same team. We've gone through everything here, blow for blow together. Part of the reason Nicole and I put Ryan and Isabeau together was that they both would be a pretty solid team and be able to stay above the yellow line every single week. I was shocked to see the 6 pounds. I really was. Unfortunately, even if the vote goes to a tie, the person with the lowest percentage still goes home.
And that would still be him?
There's still time. I'm not prepared to go home, and I don't think that it's a done deal. I'm gonna make my case, and I'm gonna have my friends fight for me, and talk to whoever we need to talk to try to convince them that it'd be a good idea to keep me around.
Do whatever it is you need to do and talk to whoever it is you need to talk to. And I, for one, would miss you very much. It'd be hard not to have you here.
I trust nobody. I trust nobody.
I hope you truly don't mean that. You trust nobody. Trust
Yeah,
nobody.
I hope
you don't mean that either.
But
I'm not one of
I
us.
have to assume that I can't trust anybody because that seems to be the common trend.
Isabeau obviously is nervous about tonight. I haven't had my name written down over and over and over again. She's obviously paranoid, and I think she has every right to be.
She's up on the elimination block today.
This is my 3rd time, and the 2nd time I've been specifically targeted. Like, nobody else understands the position I'm in right now. And like, we've all been up for
I do.
elimination.
I understand.
I know. I want to be here more than anything. I have a hard time trusting anybody, but the only thing I can trust is what I've been told and hope that people pull through for me. Of course, I'm nervous for myself.
Okay. What do you want to say?
Like, I understand, like, I'm not a moron. I understand who I can and who I can't trust, but you don't understand. Nobody in this room understands that I can't trust anyone fully. I can trust you 90%, and that's the best I can give you, but that's it.
You need to Trust. Yeah. You need to trust. Everyone has been true here.
No,
Everyone
I
in this room
understand that.
has been true to their
I
word from the
understand that,
get-go.
but-
And you have to trust that.
Well, good evening, everyone. Isabeau, you lost 9 pounds this week. It must be really frustrating for you to be sitting in here right now.
Yeah, without a doubt, especially on the week that I lost the most weight I've ever lost since coming here.
Do you think about what's waiting for you at home?
Not right now. I have a one-track mind right now, and that's getting through this. If I think too much about that, then this will become second priority, and right now this needs to be first.
Ryan, what about you? This must be a tough situation to be in tonight. Do you think about what's waiting for you at home?
Absolutely. I've thought about what's waiting for me at home from day one. I have a wonderful wife and a daughter. You know, not a day goes by that I don't think about being with them. I don't want to go home by any means. I still have work to do here.
Congratulations to all of you for surviving this long. One of 2 people will be going home tonight. And the other 4 duos had a choice. With only 2 people to choose from, this must have been a really difficult decision for you. As we go around the table, each of you will cast your vote for either Isabeau or Ryan. Whichever one of you gets the most votes will have to go home. Amy, Kay, you're up first.
First, let me start by saying that Kay and I both care very deeply and respect this person. It was just hard, and we struggled really with this, and we decided the person that we would vote for tonight is...
Coming up, BiggestLoserClub.com transformation moment. See for the first time how the eliminated player looks today. The Biggest Loser Club. It's changing lives.
Amy, Kay, you're up first.
First, let me start by saying that Kay and I both care very deeply and respect this person. It was just hard, and we struggled really with this, and we decided the person that we would vote for tonight is...
Ryan, that's 1 vote for you. 2 more and you will be eliminated. B, Holly, what went into your decision tonight?
Being that I wasn't on an original team with Ryan or Isabeau, I was not partial to either one, and I really looked at both of them as equal threats. I think that both of them have the capability of winning the game. Holly and Isabeau have been on teams since day one. So with that being said, tonight we had to vote for Ryan.
Sounds like it's been a pretty difficult decision for your teammates. But Ryan, that is 2 votes for you. And 1 more and you will be eliminated. It comes to Neil and Nicole. What were you thinking about when you made your vote tonight?
Just start by saying, Allison, this really was the toughest decision that either one of us have had to made so far since we've been here. The person we voted for, we really do not want to, nor do we really feel they deserve to go home. But we acknowledge the fact, though, at this point in the game, you're often left with having to make tough decisions you don't always want to make. I think we both had a pretty decent idea of how the votes would go for some of the other duos that are sitting here tonight. we figured that if the person we voted for does in fact have to go home, that we want to make sure that they go home the right way, the honorable way. And that's one of their closest friends. That's why we voted for Ryan. Sorry, buddy.
Ryan, that's 3 votes. We don't need to see Bill and Julie's vote.
This has been a fantastic experience for me. I've met lots of really great people. Some I think I'll be friends with for a long time. I've had the privilege of having Bob as part of my life. I think his impact is profound. I'm a better person for having been here. I had a pretty good idea coming in here that this very well may be my last day on campus. And I'm okay with it. I get to go play with my daughter and hug my wife, and it's gonna be all right. It ain't over, it's not over.
Ryan, I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the biggest loser. And it is time for you to go.
Fair enough. Good luck. You'll be all right.
Keep that great hair.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
Thank you.
I think the Ryan that came here was fearful. The new Ryan, it's got a little bit more fight and a little bit less fear. And I've also pushed myself to do things that I didn't think I can do. I've worked harder than I've ever worked in my life, and I realized you can't stop when it gets a little bit hard. The Ryan that leaves is a Ryan that's gonna be more determined. America, next time you see me, I'll still be this good looking, the hair will still be this good, and I'll be wearing clothes that fit. So look out.
Well, Ryan left. We had just had our first daughter, and she is 4 months old now.
Do a little smile. You ready to see Daddy?
I'm so excited to see him. My world has been completely different without him here.
I love you. You look so good.
The door opened, I saw my wife and Sophia, my daughter, and I felt complete again. I love you. I'm sorry I was gone.
Don't be
It's
sorry,
okay.
Papi. Say, look how good you
We'll
look,
be all right.
Daddy.
When you're away from the people that you love so much, no matter how good what you're doing is, there's a part of you that's missing, and there's a part of me that felt lost for the time I was on campus.
I have a surprise for you.
Ryan looked incredible. I think he's happy with himself, so I'm happy for him.
I think he looks great. I'm proud of Ryan every day. He's never given me anything not to be proud of.
I just wanted to thank everybody for being here for me, and tell you that I love you all. I feel the slightest bit guilty about missing time, but I think being away means we'll have more time in the end. What I started while I was away is a long-term process, and it's not over. The one thing that I learned is that it's not really about food and exercise, but it's all about what's up here. And that's the growth that I'm most proud of. I did a lot of good things over this period of time, but I can also say for sure that the best thing I've done for myself is ask you to be my wife. We're gonna work together, and it's gonna be fun. And come finale time, I think there are gonna be a lot of jealous people. When I started on The Biggest Loser, I weighed 374 pounds. Today, I weigh 265 pounds. I've lost a total of 109 pounds. I think there's a great feeling when you're in control of your life. And even when you have the hours in the day to work out, there are so many other distractions.
I wasn't in control of my food intake, I wasn't in control of my body. And for the first time in my life, I feel that control, and it feels good, that's empowering.
I think he feels healthier, and that just emanates, like, through him. He's more confident.
It feels good, not to be winded going upstairs. It feels good to be able to get some clothes that you actually enjoy wearing. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's been incredibly difficult, but I feel better than I've ever felt before. You know, when I started this process, I thought I knew where my limits were. And during the process, I've discovered that, you know, I can work beyond those.
It's just opened up a whole door of opportunities for him.
I think that progress and good things only come when you push and you challenge yourself.
Let's go to sleep for a little bit, nap time.
The greatest reward for me is being a good example to my family.